Parish priest. This is the priest most people actually know. The parish priest, also called the pastor, is basically the head of a local church. If the church was a company, he's the branch manager, the team leader, and sometimes the entire HR department rolled into one. He's in charge of the parish. That means people, worship, and operations. He celebrates Mass, hears confessions, baptizes babies, marries couples, buries the dead. Basically, he's there for every major moment in people's lives, from welcome to earth to rest in peace. But behind the scenes, that's where it gets interesting. He's managing staff, organizing church activities, handling finances, dealing with complaints, settling small dramas, because yes, church people bring drama too, and making sure the whole place doesn't spiritually and logistically fall apart. He's not just a leader, he's supposed to be a shepherd, which means he's not just telling people what to do. He's guiding them, correcting them, encouraging them, sometimes even chasing after the ones that disappear. Assistant priest. If the parish priest is the boss, this guy is the right-hand man who keeps everything from collapsing. The assistant priest, also called the parochial vicar, is not in charge of the parish, but don't get it twisted, he's doing a lot of the heavy lifting. Think of him as the co-pilot. The plane is still under the captain's authority, but if the co-pilot disappears, things get shaky real fast. He celebrates Mass, hears confessions, visits the sick, teaches, counsels, basically everything the parish priest does, just without the final say. Most of the day-to-day work, he's involved in it. Youth programs, outreach, random emergencies, last-minute calls. He's usually the one jumping in like, all right, I got this. He's also learning, because this role is partly training ground, partly battlefield. He's gaining experience, understanding how a parish actually runs, and preparing, because one day he might be the one in charge. Chaplain. Now this one breaks the usual pattern. A chaplain is still a priest, but instead of waiting in a church for people to show up, he goes to where life is already happening. Hospitals, schools, prisons, the military, places where people aren't exactly in Sunday mood, but need God the most. Think of him as the mobile version of a priest. He doesn't run a parish. No big church building, no regular congregation. His parish is whoever is right in front of him. A sick patient, a stressed student, a soldier, a prisoner. Real situations, real emotions. He celebrates Mass, gives last rites, listens, counsels, but more than anything, he's present. Because sometimes people aren't looking for a sermon. They're just looking for someone who shows up. Vicar General. Now we're no longer in local church territory. This is high-level church operations. The Vicar General is basically the bishop's right-hand man. If the bishop is the CEO, the Vicar General is the chief operating officer, the one making sure everything actually runs. And we're talking big scale, multiple parishes, dozens of priests, church policies, decisions that affect thousands of people. This isn't who's leading Sunday Mass. This is how the whole system functions. The Vicar General can act in the bishop's name. He can make administrative decisions, oversee priests, handle serious issues, and step in when the bishop is unavailable. So while the bishop sets direction, the Vicar General makes sure it actually happens. Rector. A rector is a priest in charge of a specific church that isn't your regular parish. We're talking cathedrals, shrines, seminaries, places with status, history, and a lot of attention. He oversees liturgies, maintains the dignity of the place, organizes major events, and makes sure everything runs smoothly, because these places attract crowds, visitors, and sometimes even bishops. If it's a seminary, it gets even deeper. Now he's not just managing a place, he's shaping future priests. So yeah, this role is less about chasing everyday parish issues, and more about preserving something bigger, a sacred space, a tradition, a standard. Abbot. The abbot is the head of a monastery, which means he's not leading a parish, he's leading a community of monks living a whole different lifestyle. Think less Sunday service, more 24/7 spiritual life. He's basically the father of the monastery, not just in title but in responsibility. These monks live together, pray together, work together, every single day. And the abbot is the one guiding all of it. He sets the tone. He enforces discipline. He makes decisions. And most importantly, he makes sure everyone stays aligned with the purpose. A life of prayer, simplicity, and devotion. Leading a monastery isn't easy. You're dealing with personalities, struggles, doubts, just like anywhere else. Except now, everything is intensified because people are trying to live deeply spiritual lives under one roof. So the abbot has to be part leader, part mentor, part spiritual anchor.